Hello everyone, this is Mr. Clean Sweep, also known as Joey, and just playing a little bit of Team Deathmatch on Ascend. But what I really wanted to talk to you guys about is this storm that's coming to Northern California.
Team Deathmatch.
Typically, I mean, I wouldn't really talk about things like this, but there's a few things that have made me laugh just the entire day as I've been hearing about them. First off is, this is supposedly the largest storm that we have seen in 5 years. I actually heard before that it was supposed to be around 6 or 7 years, but come to find out it's the largest storm we've had in 5 years, which gives Californians a reason to go completely idiotic about it. So first off, Florida, all these other places that have hurricanes, they named their storms. Well, California, we did not want to be left out. So, after countless days of consideration, I don't know who, but some people band together and decided to create a name for this storm. Now, you may ask yourself, what would people in California name a storm? Well, come to find out, we decided to name our storms after well, not really terrible, it's actually a good movie, but Seth Rogen movies. So this storm in Northern California is known as Pinapple Express. Now, it's actually suiting, and I'll tell you why it's suiting down after a little bit in this commentary, but basically, we decided to name our movie, or our storm after a Seth Rogen stoner movie, which is just, I want to be part of the committee that comes up with these names, because Jesus, it's almost as bad as people that are starting to come up with colors for paints. But basically what's going on is we have a storm, it's coming, it's the largest storm, Pinapple Express. So people are emailing, and we've actually, when I was at work today, we got an email from our property management saying, hey, the building's going to be open regardless of the storm. So naturally that spurred everybody to start sending out these different emails saying, you know, I'm renting a kayak, I'm getting a canoe, I'm going to paddleboard, I have jet skis, we're going to boat to work. And that went on for probably a half hour. And it started to get out of hand where people were like, okay, so let's not reply all, let's pick a select few. But these emails are going on. I also got one from SMUD, which is one of the utility companies down here, and they were telling me to try and be prepared. And this is where it gets interesting. Not only do we have the storm named after a stoner movie, but it fits in the sense that people are trying to say, let's get prepared. Well, there's supposed to be flooding, so I understand the getting prepared part, but there's people at the stores, they're stocking up on food, they're stocking up on supplies, and I understand that. You know, you don't know, depending on where they live, it might be flooded, they might not be able to get to work, their cars, things like that, so you gotta be prepared. But what really cracks me up is, someone mentioned today that people are stocking up on water. And I don't get it. And maybe I'm wrong, but I don't get it. Why? During a storm that's going to bring up to 8 inches of rain, would you need to buy water? I don't know about you, or anyone else really, but personally, I would, if need be, save the money and put a cup outside, or a bucket, because you can collect fresh water that way. I mean, your streets are already going to be flooded, why not put a bucket outside and start collecting some water instead of going out and spending the ridiculous markup that these people are going to start charging for water? I don't understand. I don't know. It's like people are they're just panicking. So even my sister apparently has even gone and she started buying supplies and stocking up, and it's like, it's a little storm. I mean, it's only 8 inches of rain in a 2-day time span. But anyways, you know, it's just a little storm, but I mean, here we are sitting here, naming it like it's a tropical storm, naming it a tropical name, Pinapple Express, but we're naming it, we are stocking up on supplies.
Enemy UAV online.
It's like we're preparing for the worst. I mean, there's actually parts of the community that are supposed to be worse off than others, and is what's happening is they're designating these different areas based off of, and I'm serious, there's actually people that are doing this. Build an ark or don't build an ark. So, I mean, people are freaking out. And it all started with just naming. I think we named it, and then it just mouseballed after that.
Enemy UAV online.
But yeah, I'm shocked, to be honest. I mean, it's good too because we need the rain. I mean, we've been in a drought for the last couple of years. It's just people are just going dumb, and it seems like it didn't really take that much. But yeah, I mean, I thought this was important to share, so important that I actually decided, hey, you know, I'm going to procrastinate on studying, because nobody wants to do that, and I'm going to share with the world that Californians are kind of morons. And if you're from California, I am too. I'm born and raised, so don't take offense. It's not everyone, it's just select people. One little thing goes wrong, and then they realize, hey, let's completely blow this out of proportion. And that's what's happening. But I think the name, first off, is hilarious. Pineapple, seriously, I'm waiting for Seth Rogen to start perusing the streets. And yeah, but anyways, so that's what's going on here. And it's pretty funny. So I'm stocked up. I'm ready. I have my games. I have textbooks. UPS delivers no matter what, because their trucks are beastly and they'll drive right through puddles, because I have GTA 5 coming. And I am basically not going to get out of my pajamas. I don't have to work tomorrow, and I don't really have to drive anywhere, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I'm not too horribly worried about this, but you know what? I say bring it on. I will paddleboard to work if I need to. Put on some floaties and just give it my all. But hopefully I don't eat my words, and by eat my words, I mean sleep in a giant pool of water when I wake up in the morning. But yeah, so we're supposed to be preparing for this, and instead of preparing for this, naturally what I'm doing is recording a commentary while playing some games. Because priorities, right? Priorities. I hold this higher than I do Storm and Finals. So, yeah. Probably gonna regret this, but sometimes you just gotta say the hell with it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys find this as entertaining as I do, and I'm going to hopefully go put a bucket outside and start collecting some water. So if you like this, make sure to subscribe, and also pass this along, share it. Let's get some hashtag Pineapple Express going.